Let me thank everyone for joining us this morning. First and foremost, I want to send Denver's thoughts and prayers with those impacted by the severe flooding in Boulder County and Left Hand Canyon. To lend a hand, we have deployed our underwater unit to support our neighbors in Boulder County. Here in Denver, as we all know, we've been experiencing rainfall for we will experience rainfall for the remainder of the day, with flood warnings for rivers and streams until about 8:30 tonight. There are no road closures at this time to speak of, but some flooding is resulting, and there are some traffic delays throughout the city. So with that, we want to encourage everyone that if you, first of all, try to do everything you can to stay safe. But to be cautious and to make sure that we keep our roadways clear. If you don't have to drive, we want to encourage folks not to drive, to stay home or in your office and stay warm. Get on a transit system somewhere in the city. That's the greatness of a great city, is that we're deploying our transit system quite effectively these days. So we want to continue to keep our neighbors in our prayers and continue to communicate to our neighbors around the state that we are willing and ready to help as much as we possibly can. Now, today, I am submitting to City Council my proposed 2014 budget. This is my administration's third budget since taking office, and I'm extremely proud of this proposal, not because of what's in it, quite frankly, but because of all the hard work that has gone into making it possible. I cannot say enough, and this is from the bottom of my heart, and sincerely and earnestly, how grateful I am and how appreciative I think the entire city should be for the hard work of our finance team, led by our Deputy Mayor and Chief Financial Officer, Carrie Kennedy, and Budget Director, Brendan Robin Hanlon. Further, the teamwork and shared sacrifice from every department and employee that has gone into maintaining this city's sound financial footing and closing difficult budget gaps over the past several years is truly outstanding. And so, yes, we'll give it up to every single city employee in the city and county of Denver. I truly believe that a city's budget is where service begins. Thanks to voter approval of Measure 2A, a recovering economy, and responsible fiscal management, for the first time in 5 years, the city and county of Denver will not face a budget shortfall in 2014. That means in 2014, we will continue to put more officers on the streets, improve our parks, maintain library hours, 48 hours a week, pave streets that have gone unpaved for decades, and give kids free access to Denver rec centers, pools, through the My Denver card. But a budget is more than service restoration. It also serves as the foundation of a city's ability to connect and compete in the global economy. This proposed budget will advance major initiatives to keep our growing city vibrant, enhance every resident's quality of life, and uphold my commitment to delivering the highest quality of services at the lowest possible cost. First and foremost, I have proposed to launch an affordable housing fund to build new and greatly needed workforce housing units in Denver. As I said in this year's State of the City address, I have the audacity to believe that anyone who wants to live in this city should not be forced out because of cost. In July, I called on nonprofit community, private sector developers, and the financial community to help the city deliver on the goal of 3 by 5, as 3,000 workforce units in the next 5 years. The city, in the 2014 budget, is stepping up to the challenge, as well as making sure that this budget helps us to speak clearly and collaboratively with our partners. Second, I am proud to announce that we are eliminating all small city so-called credit card convenience fees to encourage more Denver residents to pay fees, fines, and bills online. City government should simply meet its people where they are. Denver will no longer be penalizing people for paying their fees and fines online. We will save taxpayers nearly $2 million annually while making it easier and faster to do business with the city. Third, I am proposing a 2-year phase-out of the aviation parts tax to keep DIA, our international hub, our primary trade port, competitive. This tax puts Denver at a competitive disadvantage. This phase-out will remove the barrier and bring new, high-paying aircraft maintenance jobs back to Denver and the Front Range. Fourth, I have also proposed investments that will work to boost retail in Denver. The reality is that our retail environment has not kept up with the city's growth. While we know the city offers a number of fantastic venues and stores for our neighbors and visitors to check out, we have great capacity to support many more. These funds will help us to realize existing potential to become a truly landmark retail city that we all hope to become. We will also drive investment that will maintain momentum in priority areas through the 2014 budget. One primary focus will be investing in 6 major projects in Globeville, Elaria, Swansea neighborhoods. We call this the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative. We will also increase development services staffing to ensure projects throughout the city are permitted and inspected quickly. Rocky Pirro, if you're in the room, go ahead and say amen. No? Okay. And finally, this budget will invest in the safety of our community. We will continue to hire additional officers. Attrition, as we have said in the past, has hit DPD hard over the last 5 years. With a major metropolis that is growing every day, we must work to catch up. By the end of 2013, we will have hired 110 new officers. By the end of 2014, we plan to add up to 80 more officers. That's nearly 200 new police officers in 2 years. When you add these new hires to the 150 officers that Chief White is moving from behind desk, I believe Denver is creating a 21st century force that is better equipped to serve our neighborhoods. We will also work to make our streets safer for walking, biking, and riding by enhancing the implementation of Denver Moves, the city's multimodal transit infrastructure plan. This proposal will dedicate more staff resources and $500,000 to the program. But I want to say that this budget is much more than just expenditures. My 2014 proposal reflects my commitment to responsible fiscal management and cost-effective service delivery by continuing to grow the city's reserves to nearly 14% and ensure a strong credit rating in the bond market. It also continues to reflect the meaningful impact of our peak performance business improvement initiative. Denver is finding new, innovative ways to eliminate wasteful steps in our processes and leveraging technology to further increase our productivity. So before I bring up Kerry Kennedy for more detailed information analysis of the budget that we're proposing, I want to once again give a sincere thanks and appreciation to the city employees for working hard every day to deliver top-notch service and for helping this city manage its finances very responsibly, particularly during the worst recession we've seen since the 1930s. They are truly the unsung heroes of our efforts to deliver a world-class city where everyone matters, and we can't thank them enough. And with that, I am honored to bring up a true rock star here in the city and county of Denver, our Chief Financial Officer, who will give you more detailed analysis of the budget. Kerry?
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank you for your leadership and your stewardship on this budget. Congratulations. I also want to recognize and thank an extraordinarily talented group of people who are here in the room with us. That is the staff of Denver's Budget and Management Office. Will you all raise your hands? Led by our outstanding budget director, Brendan Hanlon. They're being modest. You won't find a more committed, dedicated, professional, and expert team of budget officers in any city in America, and you won't find a finer budget director in any city in America than you find in Brendan Hanlon. Thank you.
Thank you.
He makes my job easy, and I just want to point out that one of the reasons they're so good is they really lead the nation, and they're called out across the country for using a data-driven, performance-based budgeting process. The innovation that you all employ and how you do your work is really taking every tax dollar in this city farther, and it is making every tax dollar more accountable. And I think I speak for all the agency heads who are here today. Thank you for your extraordinary work. As the mayor said, this is the first budget in 5 years where the city is not facing a shortfall. Denver's economy is rebounding from a long recession. Per capita income in our city is above pre-recessionary levels. New construction and housing prices in our city are all above pre-recessionary levels. And while employment is still down, we're adding jobs in Denver so that the unemployment rate in Metro Denver has fallen every single year for 4 consecutive years. Because of this, our city government has rebounded as well. Our core sales and use tax revenues, which comprise half of our city's general fund, is expected to grow at almost 6.5% in 2013 and expected to grow 4.2% in 2014. Our total revenues to the city's main operating fund, our general fund, expected to grow 8.3% this year, 2013, and projected to grow another 3.1% next year in 2014. That recovery gives us the ability to restore and enhance essential city services, to make the strategic investments that the mayor just outlined, and to grow the city's reserves to nearly 14%. That's an extraordinary number given the economic climate, holding 14% of uncommitted reserves. Denver is a AAA-rated city, and that large reserve puts the city on even stronger financial footing and sends a strong message to the market about the strength of Denver's financial position. In total, the mayor's budget dedicates $73 million in 2014 for services for youth, one of his key priorities. This funding will allow more students to enroll in the My Denver card for free access to pools and rec centers. It will enhance after-school and early learning programs, reach more children in our city in the summer meals program, implement workforce and employment initiatives, and increase participation in the Denver Public Library's summer reading program, which is a tremendous asset in this city and an incredible success. And if Shirley is here, congratulations. The 2014 budget also proposes $330 million for business and economic development to retain, expand, and attract companies, drive job creation, and boost Denver's competitiveness in and also our connections to the global economy. This includes increasing our international business development by leveraging our business incentive fund, jumpstart strategic plans, workforce development, and other economic development tools. The mayor's budget plan also includes $806 million for public safety and safety net investments to protect residents, businesses, and neighborhoods and ensure that those who are most in need in our city are not left behind. This includes the additional police officers the mayor identified, funding for sheriff's deputies, and investments across our criminal justice system, including the district attorney's office, county court probation, and the crime lab. This budget dedicates resources so that we can more effectively protect the public. It also includes a $2.8 million increase for Denver Health and Hospitals. This is, while it's a modest amount of money, it is really important because this is the first boost in funding for Denver Health from the city in more than 5 years, and the first boost over just the rate of inflation in 16 years. So we're really proud that we're able to provide that support to Denver Safety Net Hospital. This budget is smart. It puts the city on sound financial footing, and it again demonstrates Mayor Hancock's unwavering commitment to deliver the highest quality services to the people of Denver at the lowest possible cost. So thank you all. Congratulations again to Brendan Hanlon and the entire BMO team.